Hey, welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios for another edition of Tips from TTO with our favorite. What is your title, Megan?
I am my unofficial title that I tell Greg all the time, his right hand awesomeness. My official title is the account and payroll manager of the tax office. So however you want to look at it.
I like the other one, right hand awesomeness.
I personally do too, but
that's a way to start off a morning.
Absolutely.
So, but we have Megan from the tax office, as always, talking information about accounting, payroll, taxes. Look, tax office, your one-stop shop for all your business needs. That's what they're there for. You can give them a call at 926. That's a 636.
It is a 636 number.
926-7511. I know everybody's going, what do we do?
And we're there. We got extended hours right now. So
what are your extended hours?
So we're Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, and then Saturdays, 10 to 4.
There you go, folks. So you can check out the website at www.TheTaxOffice.com. The Resource Center there, great stuff on the Resource Center. They've got some links to documents you would need and all that type of thing, because today we're talking about some tax credits. There's an extension that on COVID-19 tax credits. So let's talk a little bit about that.
So the original tax retention, it's called the tax retention credit for businesses, of course, and it was in the original CARES Act that rolled out last year.
Yeah.
They've extended it to the first and second quarter of 2021, and so those tax credits can be used on your 941 reports that are filed at the quarter one and quarter two.
So we're talking 941 report. What's a 941 report?
Sorry, federal 941. That's your withholding. So every quarter, you're responsible for sending in So you send in your money on what we call the EFTPS third-party system. You send that money in every month, and then at the end of the quarter, you verify that you sent in the right amounts. So it's a verification. It's federal 941.
So I've got 5 employees. I'm putting in my federal withholding. I'm paying the federal withholding for my employees. What kind of tax credit am I getting in that? So and they extended it. So they extended it, which means I still can take a tax credit.
Yes.
That means I'm not paying as much.
You're not paying as much, no. So partially with it's the Social Security part of the business owner, and then there are retention credits. So as a small business, micro businesses, and even small, your medium-sized businesses right now, if you were able to stay open, depending on your region, hopefully you were, staying open, and then you were able to keep those your employees on. You didn't have to let them go. You were able to stay open, keep the same employees. There are what we're talking about is the retention credit, being able to keep the same employees on. So, and there's a lot of information, and so I don't want to misspeak right now. But if you visit irs.gov/newsroom, scroll down a little bit. There is a link to it. It's called "New Law Extends COVID Tax Credit for Employers Who Keep your employees on." You visit that. All of the information is it's written out for you, what you could be eligible for, how you're eligible for it. And I know there was a lot of talk last year. If you applied for the PPP loan, you weren't able to take the credits. So with the new extension, you are able to take those credits even though you applied for the PPP loan. So you're able to get both of those credits. Obviously, since a lot of, businesses are still shut down and there's still lots of restrictions, they did open that up to even if you applied for the PPP. So don't hesitate to get those credits, even if you applied for those loans.
So the second round of the payroll protection plan, the second round, they wouldn't let you do the tax credits with the first round.
With the first round, yes. So
that was last year. So this latest.
Yes.
This one that started at the beginning of this year, the opportunity, you can still take the
PPP loan and the retention credits. Now, we're getting a lot of phone calls, right now with, what's going to work best for my business? What do we do? And right now it's a matter of, I would say my biggest piece is get with your accountant and find out where your gross receipts are versus 2020. 2019 versus 2020, and that's going to kind of give you a route to take whether or not to apply for the PPP loan versus your retention credits. We're always going to say, wait for the credits on your 941 rather than taking out a loan, but you make the decision that's going to be best for your business. We don't want to tell you, either way to go.
Yeah, and you could, again, that's always that decision of pros and cons.
Yes.
Make those lists. Don't just make a quick decision. I want the tax credit. I want this. You can get both of them now.
You can get both of them, yes.
So that's always nice.
That's a positive, yes.
But again, and that's the blog, the latest blog, how to make decisions in these pressures.
Small businesses.
Right on the tax office blog is talking about decision making in these perilous times.
In these perilous, unprecedented times. We hear that a lot now. So, and we don't want to, again, those unprecedented times that you don't have to make those types of snap decisions in these. You can do what's best for your business, but I highly recommend getting with your accountant first, because you're going to need some of those numbers based off of your gross receipts and what your payroll expense was 19 and 20 and then going into 2021. So those are going to be numbers that you will need to fill out those applications.
All right. And look, folks, we're going to have that URL that Megan talked about, and go down and look in the show credits, the notes down below here on YouTube. We'll have that. It's irs.gov/newsroom. Click on that. We'll have that in the show post notes there, so you can go right there. I'm sure you're going to have that up on your resource center.
It'll be up on the website, and it is. Don't get discouraged if you can't find it. It is a little tricky to find. Greg and I had a hard time finding it. So when you go to the newsroom, you want to scroll down just a tad, and it'll pop up. New law extends. So It's on there. Lots of information.
Okay, so we're finishing up this. I think that's a great thing, because there's so much happening with small business right now, micro business especially. I mean, people need to be where everybody's trying to stay in business. Restaurants could really use this, right?
Yes. I think that I would say, in just my, in my experience in the business world, restaurants definitely are going to be taking some credits. Be as informed as you can. Don't make those snap judgments on your business. You want to do what's going to be best for you in the long run. So, be thinking of the end of quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, what's going to be best in the long run for the entire year, not just right now.
So tell us a little bit, that second round of PPP, people have questions, whatnot. What's their best course of action? What should be the first thing they do?
The first thing that you are going to do is contact your local banking institution. Your accountant's payroll guru, we're not going to have much information for what you need to do. Your bank is going to have specific details on what's going to be required on your application. The application process is a little bit different, and they're asking for a little bit of tweak what's the word I'm looking at? A tweak on the payroll reports that you'll need. So you'll want to contact your bank first. If your bank's not offering the PPP loan, there is IRS.gov. They do have some information on there. Like I said, I'm not exactly where it's at. I do know there's some information on IRS.gov on institutions that are helping with PPP loans and institutions that you can reach out to if your bank is not providing the second round of PPP. But start there, and then you'll want to contact your accountant/payroll advisor, and we can, get you the. Most of us can get you the necessary documents that you're going to need to fill out that application. Yeah, because those are all through the SBA, right? Yes.
They're small business loans, so it's a matter of getting
which is a government institution.
Getting that information first and foremost.
Your bank's going to be able to steer you in the right direction.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, lots of information out there.
There's a lot of stuff going on. This is why we want to continue to do this, to bring you information. How's everything else going? How's tax season going?
Tax season is in full swing. So remember, we are there. You're not going to call us and not, pick up a phone. Pam's there to answer any questions that you might have. Myself and Greg, we're there quite a bit. He's there a little bit more than I am right now. So reach out to us. Reach out to your tax professional, your accountant. Stay informed is what we're really just trying to get out there, get that message out there. If you don't have anybody, don't stay uninformed. Reach out to
Right,
somebody, and
right.
don't make those decisions on your own and get stuck in a situation you're not prepared for.
And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If finding that professional that you trust and finding that person that can help you walk through these decisions, because they're big. It's a lot of stuff going on. So, hey, Megan, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Always. I mean, this is what it's about, folks.
Yeah.
This is what the reps here for. We want to make sure that you're getting the information you need business-wise from local professionals, and that will do it for us today.
Absolutely.
So everybody remember, look, TheTaxOffice.com, www.TheTaxOffice.com. Don't hesitate to call 636-926-7511. Everybody, have a great day in the Lord, and we'll see you next time.